Hello, today I'd like to speak with you about something called Part 7 benefits. Many people understand that when they're involved in a motor vehicle collision, they're entitled to make a claim against the at-fault driver for the injuries they sustained in that collision. Claims could include things such as pain and suffering, wage loss, out-of-pocket expenses related to treatment, etc. However, for many British Columbians, you may also be entitled to something called Part 7 benefits, also called accident benefits or no-fault benefits. These benefits include things such as wage replacement benefits, rehabilitation benefits, housekeeping services, and death benefits. Now, in order to qualify for Part 7 benefits, you have to determine whether or not you're an insured under the regulation. The definition of who qualifies is found under Part 7 of the Insurance Vehicle Regulation of British Columbia. Now, if you're unsure as to whether or not you qualify as an insured, then I recommend that you seek legal advice on this issue. If you qualify as an insured, you must then apply for benefits before you can receive them. There are a few things you need to do in order to apply for benefits. The first thing you need to do is to notify ICBC, the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, about the accident. The next thing you need to do is to provide a statement, usually written, to ICBC about the circumstances of the collision, the injuries you sustained, and the impact it's having on your life, whether or not you're in treatment, and whether or not you're missing time from work, etc. The third thing you need to do is to complete what's called a proof of loss form, sometimes called an accident benefits application. And that's a form that sets out your name, address, and some other background information, the name of your doctor, the injuries you sustained, the name of your employer, and other information relevant in opening up your claim in order to process it. Time limits apply to each of these steps. The time limits are governed by legislation, so if you're unsure about what time limits apply, it's important for you to seek legal advice on that issue. Here's something else that's really important to keep in mind. In your personal injury claim, if you had the right to make a claim under Part 7 and failed to do so, the amounts that you would have been entitled to are deducted from your injury claim. This deduction can be tens of thousands of dollars, so it's really important to determine whether or not you qualify for Part 7 benefits, and it's really important that you apply for these benefits. In some cases, ICBC fails to pay Part 7 benefits, so it's important to speak to a lawyer to find out whether or not ICBC is doing this lawfully, or whether you should consider taking legal action in the circumstances.